My name is Marco Dominic Gonzalez. This is part 3 of I don't know where I'm going exactly with this, but it is something with Alexander, Peter the Great, Rwanda, and it's all coming full circle. So it's coming full circle with exactly what I was saying yesterday also. But I remember I'm reflecting on being that Marine and, you know, getting all those the information and that kind of thing. And again, there's a lot, so much I can't say that I can't. Um, but to know, watch the movie. Um, uh, but again, the women uh, turn that unbelievable atrocity into love and leadership on the smallest scale. What Nadia did to talking to that man, they never do this to somebody else again. That this is bad. How could you do this? She may have, because I'm even thinking at the same time of watching it. Do you have a mother? Do you love your mother? Do you have a sister? How could you do something like this? I mean, that action could have blinded them physically. And but that's the smallest scale of what Lema Chibawi did. Um, in forgiveness. But as a man, what do you, I just want to kill these men? You do. Uh, because they're bad, and I want to conquer, men, this is the way we think, man, when we see these things and how they turn that into something of love, it's still, wow, I'm a man, you're a woman, that's the difference. That's why the game changer is that, and is to let them do that. Even now, I'm looking at everything at the same time. It's like the movie Alexander, Peter the Great, and the short film at the Olympics, the story of the Bolsheviks, the atrocity, me knowing at the moment that I stand. I remember going on the flight deck of the ship and looking out at the sea and knowing that so many bad things were happening to people, a lot of people. And me being a Marine, it's like even with some of the intel guys, I'm saying maybe we're gonna get some, man. I mean, I'm a Marine. This is what we do. What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Uh, but again, there's a lot of things I can't say. What I can say is, uh, when there is a certain, again, I've said this a million times, when there's a Republican era into the military, which there was at the time I was in, this information doesn't get to the president, especially if they don't like you. So when they started to do this to President Obama in the beginning, I realized, oh my gosh, there's just information you will never get. And it's like the Marine. I'm sure there's a lot of Marines out there with a conflict. I don't even know how they do it now, because at that time I look at a lot of messages that I know are higher class than what they're annotated. Uh, and then some I could say, well, I know this shouldn't be, this should be unclassified, but this is not. It's not up for me to do that. And the lamest thing, it's called OADR, Originator Authority Directive Required, meaning the originator authority can only increase or decrease, or the executive office. But if the executive office doesn't know, it is only comes from the originator, the original authority, and the original authority can just decide not to tell the president anything, and just tell the Republican group, like when they make the Senate. So every time I see that, I already know the inner workings of the politics, geopolitics, as McCain would say.